gonna try to get through this without getting emotional. So I'm not gonna dig too personal into my personal life. Something recently happened in my life that really caused me to reflect on how I operate as a healthcare provider. I lost someone very important to me to cancer. That in itself is traumatic, but the way he was treated in the hospital that he was admitted to made the experience even more traumatic. So I'm just here to kind of make a blanket statement and just like pose as a reminder that it is our duty as healthcare providers, as practitioners, as clinicians, to treat our patients with respect, to treat them with decency, to treat them with kindness. We should not be complacent. I know a lot of us have been in this field for a long time, and we see a lot of different things that can make us become desensitized. That's the word I'm looking for. We become desensitized to the things that we see or the patients that we treat. And I get that. I understand that as somebody who works with a very challenging population. Like working with kids on the spectrum or with ADHD or all these different conditions, it's not an easy job. It's really not. But we still need to make it our priority to treat each of them with kindness, with respect, with individualized care, not grouping them as a whole and things like that. And so my personal experience was that someone I love had a terminal diagnosis, and so the way he was treated in the hospital was as if he didn't matter because his diagnosis was terminal. And that is heartbreaking to me, because I feel like at that stage, that's where they deserve the most respect. That's where they deserve the most attention and care, because they're about to transition. And I feel like the hospital staff was just very careless and desensitized. Like they saw so much of this that it didn't affect them at all. Like the way they treated him was like bottom of the barrel, just kind of like urging him to the transition. Like, all right, like it's time to get him out of here, type of situation. And so this is not to, I'm still working through my emotions with that process and things like that. So the video is not to shame anybody, but it is to serve as a reminder to those who provide care to others, like have different diagnoses, have different things going on. Just because you see a lot of that, or you've been in the field for years, or all the things, they still deserve respect. They still deserve to be treated like human beings. They still deserve your utmost attention and care. So please remember, if you are someone that services someone, whether it be hospital, outpatient, clinic, whatever it may be, if you provide care to people, do it with respect, do it with kindness, do it with love. Like do it like you care about the people that you care for. Because if you don't, if you're at the place where you're so burnt out that you can't give them that care anymore, then you need to reevaluate if this is the place for you, like if that's the job for you anymore, because these people come to us for care, for attention, for respect, and they deserve that. At the very least, they deserve that. So this is just a reminder to anyone in any type of care field, whether you're a mental health therapist, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a doctor, whether you're an occupational therapist, speech therapist, physical therapist, whatever role you play in to provide someone care, make sure you are doing it with respect and attention and just downright kindness. Like treat people with kindness. They deserve that. So yeah, rant over. I'm glad I got through it without crying. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk.